So this workflow, we're going to do image alt text using ChatGPT's Vision API. So let me show you here real quick on the old blog post. Here's what this is going to look like in the approvals step. So we'll generate these and then use our approval step so that you can review those, because you might not want to just automatically push those in case some of the suggested alt text is pure madness. But you can see the idea there. And then there's 3 separate workflows that I'm going to jump into to show you how it all works. All right. So the first one, we're going to have a daily scheduled run that's going to call this main workflow that does most of the work. And the reason why we need 2 separate workflows for that is because this one is going to call itself in order to paginate through the files. So it can handle an unlimited number of image files, and also it'll grab all the images from Shopify, not just limited to product images. And so we're going to trigger this, and then this has a little max number of files at a time, which I have set to 3. You probably want that to be, I don't know, 100 or something like that for real world. And then we've got to store the pagination cursor in our data store. And then here's where we're getting the files with a little bit of GraphQL to grab those in a paginated fashion. And then we're going to update that cursor that we're going to use. So then we're looping over each of those files, and then now we're calling a separate workflow here, which is doing the actual AI processing. And if it's the last item in this loop, then we're going to call this workflow again on the next page of files. So it's a little bit tricky. We could do this all in one workflow if you wanted to, for example, just look at product images when a product is created or when a product is updated or something like that. And so then this guy is going to receive a single image file when it's called. And so here's our prompt that we're using. Obviously, you can tweak this to give it some customization to your brand, the voice you're going for, the type of keywords you're optimizing for, that kind of a thing. And so that's the prompt. And here is the Vision API call. So we're just passing in the image along with the prompt. And then here's our approval step. So this will shoot you an email, and it'll also show up in the approval queue here for you to approve, right? That makes sense. And then if you do approve, it'll actually update the file. It'll actually do another GraphQL call to update the alt text for that file. So that is the whole life cycle of it. You can see these are pretty good. I had done some of these manually. Stack of towels, and then here's a stack of neatly folded brown towels on a flat surface. Man in racing suit adjusting orange tinted sunglasses. It's pretty decent. Quite decent. A screenshot of an AI-powered feature for creating GraphQL queries with an error message displays. Seriously? And then when you hit accept, boom, you hit accept. And then if we looked at the activity, it'll be a little hard to, so the way this will show up is it'll stop at the approval step until you actually approve it, and then it'll continue on. So which one is this? This one is the stack of neatly folded brown towels. That's this one. So if I hit accept, go back into activity, it should, yeah. So it continued on, approval accepted, and then it did the actual update. And if you come back over here, you usually have to click this twice for it to actually reload. Yeah. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So that can be great for SEO purposes, accessibility as well. So yeah, and again, we've got this blog post here in the automation demo section of the blog. So you can download all those workflows, try it out. If you need any help setting that up, if you need any help setting that up, feel free to reach out. We'd love to help.